All right, let's go. Ayo, we're three hot guys sharing our opinions because we're special and different. Gold medals, we're winning. Can't help it if we're burdened by our intellect. You can play checkers while we pretend we know the rules to chess. The council has spoken, and we are the chosen. Your nose is broken because I broke it.
Sucks.
And welcome back to another episode of Wheel of the Council. It's your boy Joseph. I've got Jordan in the booth.
I cannot wait to spend all my winnings for submitting the most Nazi article. I don't know what we're talking about. Again, hi, everybody.
We've got Danny, who's now a millionaire.
Thank you. After my greatest article written, why Will of the Council is racist, I've won $1 trillion from Elon Musk.
Oh. And we've got Peggy on the ones and twos. How is everybody doing today?
Apparently, I'm $1 million richer, so I'm feeling great.
I had a moment today. I'll get a little personal with it. I had a moment today.
Yeah.
Where I just kind of broke. I just kind of broke after like the news. I'm sorry to talk about Epstein again. We said we weren't going to do it, but I don't care. It's my show too.
Okay.
I just had a moment where I just thought about all of this stuff that's coming out with these files, and I was just like, how am I working right now? That's like
you just go to work.
Dude.
Yeah, right?
It's like, your boss's boss's boss spent his weekends on Child Rape Island, and it's like, well, guess I got to look at that spreadsheet.
I know. It's just, I'm having this sort of thought process more and more every day as I get older. It's like, wow, the world's just still going to keep moving, huh? Things are just going to keep going on as normal. What do you guys think is going to be the thing that, like, actually gets society to stop doing stuff?
If DoorDash goes down, that's the only thing that will cause the revolution. If DoorDash goes down,
America shuts down.
That's true. Yep. All right. Anyway, proceed.
If they decide to stop giving out credit cards, if they're like, there's too much uncounted credit, we're not going to give out anymore. It'll be over.
They finally do something about Klarna.
Oh my God. Yeah. If you can no longer pay in 4, like, the president will be executed within minutes.
Yeah. You have to pay in 3 now.
Have either of you gotten those like credit cards where they're like, they make it sound like they're these epic, awesome cards, and you look them up and they're like, yeah, this credit card is for like people who have horrible credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, those are the ones that you get in the mail, right?
Yes,
they're like,
yes.
hey, you're pre-approved for the Discover card. I'm just making up a name out of the hat,
I was surprised because I got one from Capital One. I bank with Capital One, and I already have a credit card for them. So it's really funny when they send me stuff. But I got one and it was like
Capital One dumb bitch card.
I got one and I was like platinum card, and I was like rifling through. I'm like, I don't know, maybe these are some good points. I guess I'll check it out. And I look it up online, and it's like, yeah, there's nothing good about this card. Nothing good exists. There's no points. There's no rewards. So I was like, what's the point of this?
You look at it, it's like, wait a minute, this isn't a Capital One card. It's a Crapital One card.
Wow.
That's my joke.
No.
That's my joke.
There you go.
All right,
That was a
okay.
good one.
Good
Here's
show,
what we're talking
everyone.
about today, though. You wouldn't need a credit card if you were a millionaire. So we have to talk about the $1 million article contest. Are you guys familiar with this?
I am not.
So this is something that is just very funny.
So good.
So X.com, the everything app, ran, I guess I would call a contest. And it was a result of this guy, Dan Coe, writing, I think, probably the prototypical X article. First off, if you are writing articles on X, Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus.
Imagine being like, damn, my Substack is popping off too much. I need to figure out a way to get articles that are even worse. Okay.
Yeah.
But this guy wrote an article called Full Guide How to Unlock Extreme Focus on Command, which
Dude. Of course. Okay, is this, just spoil it for me, is this the winning article?
no.
Okay,
But
never
this
mind. No.
article was the best performing article in the history of X. They call it a consistently published thoughtful content on personal development. That's how they describe this person's account, right?
Awesome.
So as a result of this, someone was like, you know what? We should incentivize more people to write on X. So Elon Musk, the inventor of X, came up with this idea, which is through their X Creators program, they put a bounty on the best article and said, if you can write the best article on X in the next couple of weeks, we will give the winner $1 million.
That's crazy. That's just crazy. Okay.
The way that you unlock this $1 million is by having the most US verified home timeline impressions. Okay? That's right. The winner of the contest is the one with the most hits on it. You can probably see where this might be going.
Mm-hmm.
So here's how it works. They announced the winners, and would it surprise you to learn that it's exactly what you would expect? The winner is @Beavered, and it says, this article examines the role of a major government consulting firm in federal and state IT systems, analyzing contract data, audits, and documented system failures, which is just a fantastic tagline for the article, because it sounds like the type of corporate speak you would use to describe like Epstein Island as like a naturally occurring, excellent vacation getaway with lots of fun activities and joyful, jubilant excitement, right? It's like totally detached from what the content of the article is. The article is called Deloitte, a $74 billion cancer metastasized across America. And the article is functionally like Deloitte, the consulting firm, which has extensive government contracts, is evil. It's like, well, that's probably true.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But it's evil in the direction you would, expect. This person alleges it's evil for a significant amount of, I guess I would say, Jewish adjacent reasons.
Okay. All right, I was waiting for you to get there. Like,
they dance around it, of course. They dance around it. And to be clear, the article is also like pretty short. It's someone ran it through an AI thing, and it's like 70% of it looks like it's written by AI.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the reason this one won. It is attached to a crypto account, and in the top comment is posting the address of like a wallet or a shitcoin or something.
Yes. Correct.
And is also tied into, this is going to immediately out me as an insane person. Are you familiar with the My Lady NFT style avatars?
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm familiar with a lot of NFT style avatars, Joseph.
Okay, this is a specific, it's basically people trying to reinvent the Groiper.
Oh, and it looks like a little anime woman, but like for NFTs.
Yeah, it's like a little girl.
Oh, that's the profile picture of this. I see what you're saying. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a rabbit hole I think is probably not worth going into, but the short of it is an attempt for the people who had Groiper PFPs in 2017 to do it again. And so to lend a little credence to that argument, the tag of this person's handle is God's most R-word soldier.
Right. Okay. This is
like
very
awesome.
much
That's
so
profile of the guy who wrote
new
it.
age X account.
Yeah. This person has now won $1 million for this. The runner-up post is from Kobesi Letter, who wrote a post about geopolitical trade shifts and Trump's tariffs, which, is also one very specific ideological bent. And then they also gave a Creator's Choice Award to citizen journalist and I would say probably Einstein of our time, Nick Shirley, who wrote an article called How I Exposed Fraud, Ended Tim Walls, and Proved MSM is Dead.
It's okay. This guy is awesome. I love this dude. Like, he is so dumb.
I saw one video of him recently where he was like, I found a new scam. People were like, oh yeah, what's the scam? And he's like, well, this building purports to have a bunch of healthcare facilities in it, but it's just a building. Like, here's a healthcare facility, here's a healthcare facility. And of course, everyone in the comments is like, so that's a medical plaza. The way these places work is, you're right, it is a bunch of Medicare facilities stacked up against each other so that you don't have to go to like a second location for radiology. And he's like, well, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Of course it doesn't,
Thanks,
buddy.
man.
I'm assuming not a lot of stuff makes sense to you. You are
I
the
saw one where
dumbest
he went to
person
like
I've ever
he
heard.
went to a store and he was like, according to my documentation, there's supposed to be 5 different stores in this store, but I don't see them. And it's like, yeah, you're in a flea market, buddy. Like, It's good. It's awesome that this guy keeps going into locations he just doesn't understand.
Yeah.
He's like, how
Wait a
could there
minute.
possibly be a play place inside a restaurant?
Hold on.
Anyway, so
You're telling me a Starbucks is here, but it's also right there? No, that's crazy.
This is
a
a conspiracy.
combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell? I can't imagine such a thing.
This guy baffles me, and I think he's awesome because he is proof that you can just be stupid and successful. Like, you can be successful by being stupid. He's kind of inspirational, actually, if not for the horrible beliefs and the racism. I just think he's like, he's inspiration. It is great that you just are a dumb guy, walk around not understanding stuff, and get like hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever the hell he's making now.
Well, okay. Here's the second half. Here's the shoe dropping on this.
Yeah.
They have not published any metrics about any of these.
It's
First
awesome.
off, calling these articles is kind of generous. Like, the Nick Shirley one is just about 1,000 words. The Beavered one is shorter. It's like, these are just long posts. I hate to be like this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But second, they haven't published anything about the view counts because, US verified home timeline impression isn't something that's publicly available. So we kind of have to take their word for it. And I think it's pretty telling that every one of the people that money has been thrown at is basically someone that agrees with Elon Musk ideologically.
Of course.
It's like, oh yeah,
Yep.
this is basically just subsidies for online dumbasses. We
It's
want to
awesome.
subsidize like a bunch of absolute morons posting here instead of Substack. So we're just going to throw money at our favorite YouTubers, right? To me, there's no difference than like this happening for like the Milady PFP guy or like Mr. Beast, except one of them is like, yep, Deloitte, an awful company. I'm like, I totally agree. And they're like, because of all the gayness. And I'm like, well, maybe step back a little bit.
That's the whole. It is Elon Musk like leaning into this website being a right-wing website, right? Like, that is, he
Yeah.
wants it to be that because he needs a space where he can just be ideologically worshipped by a bunch of dorks. He needs a place where people think he's awesome, and that's
He
that's
can't
this.
get it. He can't get it. He'll give a racist Nazi $1 million, and it's like, dude, it's still not working, man. Even on your own site, there are so many people that hate you here.
I know, it's awesome. You're talking about view counts, Joseph, and even this article, this ex-creators article post only has 13K likes, right?
Yeah.
And I know that's okay. We're talking about the impressions on a post. We're getting into the fucking nitty gritty here, but there are posts on this I have gotten tweets on this website over 100K likes, right? Like, your $1 million contest article thing, it only gets 13K likes. Like, I'm sorry. People don't give a shit about this. You are creating an echo chamber of the minority here.
The other ones that they gave money to were, and admittedly, pretty well-researched post by a digital meteorologist with like sort of the most up-to-date information about the ice storm that happened a couple of weeks ago. And like,
Right.
that is something I could see them wanting to have on X. I get that. Another one is called White People Didn't Invent Slavery. The West Ended It. That's a good one.
Come on, man.
That's really good.
I can't take this place.
And I hate to be like this. If you read this one, you literally can just tell from the get that it's written by AI. The Arctic Smoke Screen. This one is like, I don't know if you know this, but Greenland isn't just about Greenland.
It's actually really not green there. It's actually a lot of ice. That's why they.
that would be good, yeah. I don't know. It's just really funny that they were like, yeah, we want to give all this money to, I would say probably a National Weather Service type guy, and then 16 race realists.
Oh my God. It's awesome. I'm really sad Rat Limit didn't win.
I was going to say, I think this saga wouldn't be complete without talking about the goat of all goats, Rat Limit, who posted an article deliberately designed to game the impressions metric that was described early on as the way to win it. And the article is just lorem ipsum,
It's so good. It's
but
amazing.
it has a lot more impressions than any of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kicks the ever
And so all day she's been posting like, we are contacting lawyers. Like,
she keeps being like, she quote tweets the original post who won, and she's like, was there a mistake? Or I don't know what happened here.
the funny part of it, I think, is because the winning account is like crypto adjacent, some totally incurious dumb fucks keep finding rat limit posts and being like, look at this jealous trans who is trying to steal our achievement. And she'll respond with like, you have reposted a tweet of mine. I have not given you permission to repost. Please take it down or I will file a DMCA complaint. And then they go even further and they're like, I can't believe this person thinks they could get away with this. It's so good.
It's they always fall for it too. It's like, dude.
Rat Limit is the best at posting stuff on Twitter that just pisses people off instantly.
It's sometimes
Mad
me,
respect.
you know?
Yeah.
She's one of the goats.
She is insanely good.
Did I ever tell you guys about my favorite Rat Limit tweet? It was like a poll, and it was, which woman is more bisexual? A straight woman dating a bisexual guy, or a bisexual woman dating a straight guy? And like, overwhelmingly, people voted for the straight woman. It was so funny. It's like,
so
this is
stupid.
just gonna piss everybody
Make
off.
everyone mad instantly.
This is the Rat Limit article that got stiffed. If this article wins $1 million, I'll give away half my winnings. Here's how.
She's awesome.
It says, before we start, do not engage with this article unless your sole reason for doing it is because you find the article engaging. Oh man. And it got 20K, which is higher than any of those other motherfuckers.
Oh my god, it's
Oh
awesome.
my god. Oh well, at least a crypto Nazi one.
It's
Thank
really
God
funny
for
because
that.
then people are coming in the replies being like, can you like do this? This feels like it's wrong. And she's like, I'm not bribing anyone. I told them. I said it in the article. Do not engage.
I mean, I feel like she was pretty specific about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get it.
All right, you all ready for the post?
Yes.
I'm so ready. Let's go.
All right, this first one comes from r/am I the asshole. I don't know if you've ever heard of this place.
I've been here in a while.
No.
It's like it's like visiting your high school again when you're like 26.
Wow. I'm so much bigger and everything's so much smaller, says Jordan,
Yeah.
not me.
True.
Will I be the asshole? First off, that is not what the place is called.
That's not the subreddit.
Incorrect subreddit.
All right, will I be the
You're
asshole?
banned for life.
Mother-in-law creating AI photos of me.
Dude.
Uncomfortable
God, it feels
reality.
so good.
We
It
all
feels
Is your
so
dick
good.
out?
I love making fun of AI. I can't help it, bro. Oh my god. Okay, deviation. My head's all over the place today. Did y'all see Microsoft's stock?
Yeah, it's not doing
No.
great.
Oh, it's
Oh,
bad,
yes,
man.
actually,
It's
I
bad.
might have.
There was like a viral article going around of the Microsoft CEO being like, you all need to be more accepting of AI. Otherwise, the technology's gonna fail. And everybody's like, good.
Oh,
Awesome.
oh, boo-hoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, here we go. My husband and I have been together for 5 years. My mother-in-law has always been very into posting on Facebook, at least one post a day. She even used to post for my husband when he was a kid or teen. First off, what the fuck?
What?
Huh?
She would post for her child when he was a kid or a teenager.
Huh.
Weird, I guess.
I'm not into this. I guess it's like maybe when you make a baby an account and they're like, just pooped my little panties. But even that
Yeah.
I find very strange.
Very strange.
All right, here we go. Very often when we send her photos of ourselves, what we're doing, or anything noteworthy, they get posted on Facebook without our knowledge. Sometimes I'll go to Facebook and see photos I had no idea she had taken of us. She has around 2,000 followers, but posts everything completely publicly anyways. It's always made me uncomfortable, but I never thought it was a problem before now. My husband and I have been busy with new jobs and haven't been able to make the trip to see his parents together since the holidays. He's gone without me, but I have a weird work schedule. Yesterday, I got a call from my parents asking if I had made the trip to see his family. Looking at Facebook, mother-in-law had created an AI-generated photo of us watching a football game with them in matching jerseys. This bothered my husband too, and he offered to text his mom and ask her not to create any more AI photos of us. I've always had a great relationship with the mother-in-law, and she's always been very kind and understanding, so neither of us expected her to take it that poorly. She did. She told us we were ungrateful for her, that we have always hurt her feelings when we ask for no pictures, and that we, especially me, are too sensitive and should just let her post what she wants. My husband is also uncomfortable with the way she's acting and draws the line at AI photos, but says we can deal with her normal posting habits. I thought I had a say before in what gets posted, but now I'm uncomfortable with the whole situation. Am I the asshole if I start telling my mother-in-law no to posting pictures of me outside of family photos and reasonable things?
Dude.
This just makes me sad.
It's so sad.
Like, this is what AI is. Oh, man. It's like people are using it to supplement feelings and closeness
To
and
me,
everything.
it's sad because the ungrateful daughter and her husband won't let the mom make photos of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
like, they're there for content, you know?
What don't the husband and wife get? Like, this is her life. 2K followers is nothing to sneeze at.
She posts like photos of them together with signs that are something like, "This is our last football game because of my cancer. Please say Jesus loves me."
It's my 56th birthday and no one came. Please
It's
say
just like
sorry in the
a
comments.
person's head with a giant foot under it. Like, God, dude, I saw so many of those. There was a period where Facebook was, I mean, it's already unusable, but it was like really unusable. Like, it was crazy.
My name is Mia. I'm from Ireland and I have big chest. Say sorry in comments.
Looking for husband.
Looking
Please
for
love
husband.
me. We are way off track.
Are we?
Probably not, to be honest. Like, what is the... Okay.
Like, what do you do?
Looping back to the sadness of it, like, she's using AI-generated imagery to create moments that aren't real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like, wow, that's sad.
I mean, all
That's
moments
really,
are not real when
really
you think
sad.
about it.
Oh,
Shut
thanks.
up.
Thanks, Descartes.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that Camus?
How do you even
I was
broach
just
this
saying,
topic?
Fucking philosopher.
I think, like, you have to say, I struggle with advising how to approach this situation without getting into the nitty-gritty of why generative AI is bad. Like, it's so... Because you don't want to get preachy about it. I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, hold up.
That is a conversation that you should have with people, of
I
course.
do want to get
but,
preachy about it.
Sure. Okay.
That's true. I think you can also just be like, listen, this is like taking a photo of me without my consent at its core.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
regardless of the AI, ethics conversation, you can just be like,
Well,
I feel kind of uncomfortable with it, right? Because you
she's-
took a picture of me without asking.
she's fucked now because this has already happened. But an easy way out of it would have been to have been like, hey, I'm uncomfortable with you making photos of things that didn't happen, because then my family calls and they're like, I thought you said you weren't going, and they think I'm lying to them. Be like, it puts me in
Yeah,
kind of a
That's
weird
true.
position where,
That's
like,
not bad.
I was working this weekend and couldn't see anyone, and then a bunch of people I'd blown off to work were like, oh, you were working, huh? When they see this picture. Like, for my own reputation, I'd appreciate if you didn't make pictures of stuff that didn't happen.
Yeah. That is
I think that's the easy out for the AI thing.
true. But is it like, is she gonna get it? Is the mother-in-law gonna understand the implications of that? Implications of making fake moments with AI. I mean, maybe she might. I think that's a good call. I
Well,
think
the
you're
whole
right.
thing's kind of tough, though, because the woman says, I had a good relationship with the mother-in-law, and none of us expected her to get mad about this.
Ugh, dude. AI brainworms, man. It's so sad.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's AI
Partially
brainworms. I think it's just
Facebook,
like
too.
she likes posting things on Facebook. And when she didn't have
Right,
anything
right.
to post on Facebook, she was like, well, I got to post something on Facebook. It's like, I mean, I'm sure you all know old people in your life who have this problem where they're like on social media all the time.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's so sad, man.
It's so
'cause,
rough.
like, That's how social media interacts with our brains. Like, there's a lot of studies and research about how social media, like, forces us to just stay on it. It's genuinely designed to be addicting. And when you got old people that got nothing else to do but sit around on their phone, it's like, that's what they do. Like, and then you put the AI in there, and it's just,
I don't think you'd be like, I don't know. I think it's completely fine to, step in and say, okay, let's not do that. I think that's reasonable.
I mean, you still have to get to the core of the issue, though, right? Which is posting, again, disregarding the AI part, like posting pictures on your profile without the consent of the people that you're posting. I think that's something that you also have to explain too, right? You kind of have to loop both problems into one discussion.
I think, not to also figure out solutions for this person, but I do think that I like the comparison of like, listen, if you, mother-in-law, had edited this photo without AI and you had used something else, say a program like, Photoshop, would that be weird, right? Like, would that be not okay? Would you be okay with someone editing you into a situation that would make you feel uncomfortable or in any situation would be weird, right? Like, I think you have to do it where like it's like a manual thing that you can compare it to, because AI is just skipping steps, right? Like doing like, well, it generated me my happy family. I'm like, well, what if you just like cut pictures of them and then you put them together in a scrapbook and like, look, we're all together here. And it's like a psychopath who like cut them all out and glued them together. It would still be insane, right?
Yeah, I think it really does come down to, what are you doing with my likeness?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so insistent upon posting me online? And I guess that's like, well, your family, but you should ask first, right?
Like if this Facebook account is so important to her, right? Like maybe it's like she gets the likes, she gets the dopamine rush, whatever, and like she likes doing it. She wants to post a picture a day. Then like, I don't know, maybe this sucks, but like maybe it's a conversation of, hey, like, I know you like doing this and I know you like having photos of us. Is there anything we can do to, like help, or like, if you need more family pictures to share of us?
It is the case that they are uncomfortable with the amount of shit she posts.
Yeah.
Right? Like she's already like, this is a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to have to sift through. Great. And some of them aren't even real.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think that's a good call out. Maybe this is we're concerned about how much you use social media kind of thing. I think that's totally fair. Because as awkward as it is, that is a discussion that does need to happen with a lot of people's parents that unfortunately doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, the issue with AI in general is that the way we look at it, right, is like, it's a gross violation of like consent, of like identity, all that stuff. But to a lot of these boomers, they're just like, oh, it's a new fun toy, right? And so if you come out being like, that's a gross violation of my privacy, they're going to think you're an insane person. So it does require, I guess, an even-handed approach. But I think, so the question isn't, will I be the asshole if I say no AI, right? The question is, will I be the asshole if I say, don't post pictures of me in general?
Outside of reasonable stuff, right? Because she does clarify, like, listen, if it's like a family photo or whatever, or fun pictures of us, that's completely fine. It's like outside of that. If you're AI generating me, if you're like,
it sounds like what she's talking about is
without my permission.
When she sends her parents or the mother-in-law a photo of what they're doing, and that finds its way to the internet, that's what she's upset about as well.
Right.
So all that would have to stop. Is that an unfair ask, do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think you shouldn't. I don't know. Like, I know we tend to like, baby our family or like our older parents, maybe it's because like, I don't know, I give a lot of leeway to like my older parents when they screw up or they're doing something. I'm like, hey, could you not do that? Like, I bet you guys have dealt with something similar, maybe not family, but like a friend or something where you're like, I'm not going to get into the like fight here.
Yeah.
As long as you know what I mean?
You know what? Actually,
I'm not defending this. I'm just saying, like, I understand.
No, I think there's a really important detail here, which is the intent of the photos, right? At the start of this post, it's, very often we send her photos of ourselves, what we're doing, or anything noteworthy. She posts them to Facebook without her knowledge.
That's not cool.
Those are photos that the poster sends to the mother-in-law to just be like, hey, check this out. Look at this moment we're having. We wanted to send this to you. And then the mother-in-law just posts it online publicly, right? Like,
yeah,
that's not the intent of the picture. I didn't want that to get posted online. I don't think it's anything nefarious or bad that's happening in the picture. It's absolutely not. It's just the intent was not for that to just go on the internet.
Personal, you're right. Like, it's just supposed to be like a thing that you do for love.
Yeah, the pictures and photos were shared for personal family memories and not for content. I think that's where I'm really starting to be on the poster side here with saying, like, we're done with the posting our pictures online. Like, ultimately this needs to lead to a discussion about your social media habits in general, but this behavior, I'm not comfortable with this. Please stop doing it. I think that's totally fair, like 100%.
Are we ready to vote on this?
I think so.
I have comfortably landed in my position.
Decision time.
When it comes to this horrible woman asking if the mother-in-law can stop doing epic AI posts about her and her husband, would she be the asshole if she told her to stop? 3, 2, 1.
No.
But you got to be prepared. The mom is going to put up a fight on this.
Yeah, she's going to put up the fight. That's fine. You're not an asshole.
I don't think she realizes the breach of privacy that's happening. So maybe come at it from an angle like that, I think
lots
that's
of
the
ways.
best way to
There's
go
lots of
about
ways
it.
to do it, I think.
Right.
The council has spoken.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I think I just read the title. I hope this is the one we're doing next.
All right, this next one is a week old. It comes from r/Am I the Asshole? And the title is, Am I the Asshole for telling my best friend's stepbrother that he isn't a short king? Yes. Stand up for our short kings.
Oh my God. What if the guy's like, I don't know, like 5'9"? Like he's not tall enough.
He's like fucking Yao
Do you think
Ming.
it's not that he's not an asshole or whatever, but it's like he's not actually short?
Yeah, he's like not tall, but he's not like short, So he can't even be called a short king.
Holy shit. All right, ready?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My 25N best friend Oliver, 21M, and I have been friends for 12 years. Honestly, we're more like brothers. I think it's funny. My girlfriend Naomi, 25F, and I are, I think, pretty average for height. She's 5'7" and I'm 11. But Oliver and his girlfriend Angela, 24F, are on a whole other scale. Oliver is 6'7", and Angela is 6'2".
Oh my God.
6'2".
We rarely
That's
talk about
too
our heights,
mean.
but I bring this up because it's important. Oliver and his stepbrother Jim, 22M, don't have a great relationship. They didn't really ever have the chance to interact. Oliver used to live with his mom while Jim lives with Oliver's dad and stepmom. Oliver would invite Jim over to do stuff, but Jim never accepted. Anyway, Oliver's dad was having a little get-together and invited the kids that moved out and their partners, Oliver, Angela, Oliver's stepsister, 23F, and her fiancé, 25M, plus Naomi and I and a couple of other close friends. Jim kept coming over to me and telling me short kings should stick together. He kept trying to say that he and I are short kings because Oliver is so tall, but we aren't. Wait, it's literally what you said.
Yes, it is.
We aren't short. I'm 5'11". Okay, hold on there, small
Okay,
fry.
buddy. Oh, okay, buddy. Whoa. Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you from down there.
We aren't short. I'm 5'11".
You two are very mean. I think that guy's very tall.
We aren't short. I'm 5'11". If I had to guess, Oliver is around 6'1". Okay, wait.
Wait.
What the fuck?
After Oliver and Angela, he's the next tallest. We're tall. Oliver just happens to be extremely tall. Anyway, for the 6th time Jim started telling me this, I straight up said, dude, you aren't a short king. You aren't even short. You're taller than almost everyone here. And I guess that pissed him off because he didn't talk to me for the rest of the get-together. I got an Instagram message from Jim this morning about how I humiliated him in front of his family
Whoa.
and he wanted an apology. I left him on red, told Oliver about it, and he said I shouldn't apologize. Am I the asshole for saying my best friend's stepbrother isn't a short king?
Okay, can I need to say it. I'm sorry. I'm going to butt in before you two say the joke. You
Yeah, go
sure as hell made him feel like a short king that day. A little small, huh?
Oh man.
God. Am I even allowed to comment on this post?
No,
You're
get out.
operating
Both
from a
of-
position
actually,
of
I'm doing
privilege
this
that we
one
couldn't
solo.
understand, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, you're what? Like you're 6'7", right?
No, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4".
He's 6'7".
New height. 6'7".
Whoa.
So
Just
funny.
a lot going
dude.
on here. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I can read between the lines on this one. So what's happening here is that Jim is just generally insecure about the fact that his stepbrother is taller than him.
Ding, ding, ding.
So he finds another guy who
Right.
is around
Yeah.
his height, maybe even a little shorter, and does this subtle, like, we need to stick together, but also a put down on the guy that's shorter than him
I was gonna say
to kind of establish a pecking order and be like, also, we have to be a united front against this freakishly tall guy.
Yeah.
Of course, none of this makes sense because it's an insecurity thing. Like it's a concept that is born out of his own internal insecurity. The reality of the situation is if you're 6'1", you're pretty fucking tall.
Dude.
Yeah, that's what baffles me is like if people like 6 foot is the magic number. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
that's the thing that people are like the ones that are typically insecure, quote unquote, are insecure because their height starts with 5. That's like you've made it, brother. What the fuck? Like
My steak too juicy, my lobster too buttery. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Fuck off.
It's like maybe he's making
As a 5'8"
maybe it's a joke.
dipshit.
Maybe he's like, oh, it's a joke. But the joke is, you're short. And also, like, if it's a joke, you say it once, it doesn't land. He says it 6 times.
Sick. Dude, imagine being at a party and like every moment this guy's like, short, you're short, I'm short. And he's like, shut up! None of us are short.
I don't know. I just can't get it. What I get that the insecurity is because
course
he's
you can't
around
get
people
it.
that are taller than him. But it's not that big of a deal. I know, like, I don't get. I don't. There are people. I see people that are taller than me all the time. Like, I know it's not typical, but when I see somebody that's taller than me, I don't just like shrink and my whole self-worth diminishes.
No. Someone's taller than me. I guess I'm just a short king.
Yeah, I guess I gotta latch onto this new identity now. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have to label yourself something to feel confident in yourself? You're putting yourself in a box that you don't even fit in because you're too fucking
Yeah,
tall.
but the joke is that he's not actually a short king. But his brother is taller. It's like, I don't know. I just don't like this at all. I think it sucks.
But why did he get so upset? Like, does he truly think that he is that short?
But you nailed it
That's-
earlier. It's insecurity, right? Like it's not about how he thinks he's short. He is shorter than his brother, and so he thinks he's not as tall or good or whatever comparatively. And it sucks to read. Fuck you. I feel like a man dying of thirst in the desert, and you're watching this guy drown. Oh, I'm the one drowning, man. I'm too short.
There's some people in the comments who are like, he was just trying to tell a joke and you shut him down. I'm like, I'm sorry. 6th time on a joke, you're allowed
What?
to shut him down.
No, you
Yes.
can be like, no, man, that doesn't work. This is normal. This is a normal response. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
like, it's okay to be like, all of us are tall. We're a tall family. We have it pretty good, Like,
Okay, let's talk about the most
obviously-
insane part of this. Getting on Instagram and being like, so are you going to
Yes.
apologize?
dude, you embarrass me in front of everyone.
I would just be like, for like saying your
Calling you
shitty joke that
tall?
isn't true was bad.
Like, we're not
Bro,
short? How am I? It's like you could, like, the only reason you're interpreting this as an embarrassment is that, like, you think this way.
Wait. I just figured it out.
Okay.
Okay. So, this guy is making a joke trying to label himself as a short king. He gets upset when somebody tells him he's not a short king. And he, if you were insecure about not being tall, you would find comfort in someone saying, no, dude, you're actually tall, right? Like, people are taller than you, but I would label you as tall, right? Like that gives you that comfort and validation if you have that insecurity, right?
Yeah.
This guy wants to be short.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god.
You think he has body dysmorphia, but about being too tall?
He'd
Maybe,
love to be
right?
short.
Like, you know how there's like the subreddit of guys with like massive dicks?
Yes.
And they want people to tell them that their dicks are small?
Yes, dude, that's
It's
exactly
that,
where
but-
my brain was.
Yes, literally that, right? It's gotta be. That's the only thing that makes sense.
It's like the guys who have the fetish of like a girl has to tell them. I think that's what you were describing, right? The girl
Yes,
who has to
literally,
tell them
yes.
you have a small penis, but they have a giant wang, and like
Yes.
it's so like, oh, it's embarrassing. Like I need them to tell me I have a small dick, but like I have a fucking enormous wang.
Yeah, like they have a size humiliation
He
fetish,
would
but they'll
love
never
to
get off
be a
because their
short
dick is
king
massive.
with a tall queen, and like he can't ever get it.
Yes. He wants to be told that he's short. Oh my god, I can't believe this. That's crazy work.
Maybe that's why he feels
Ugh.
embarrassed, because it's like a part of his like dream to be short.
Yes, I think it is, man. Why else would you message the guy on Instagram being like, how dare you? How dare you? Like,
How dare you out my fetish to my family?
you invalidate my identity, like my self-worth, bro. Now I don't know what to think.
Yeah, what do I do?
It's got to be it, man. I can't think of any other explanation.
Do you think he's neurodivergent?
Well, no.
Okay.
I don't think
Six
so.
times maybe.
Oh, well, that's just a bad joke.
Yeah, it's got to be just like
That's the other.
I know so many people who like do this, and I'm like, dude, you have to stop, please.
Regardless of the height thing, like the poster just got mad at the guy for saying the shitty joke over and over again. That's
Wait,
the
hold up.
problem. It's not even about the height. It's just that the joke was bad.
I appreciate triangulating to a position where it's like, if someone's neurodivergent, they're allowed to tell an unfunny joke 7 times without pushback. All of a sudden, I'm starting to see an entire future open up for me specifically. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm actually BPD. I have all these cluster B type disorder.
You're like
Actually,
that girl
ADHD is real, and I have it, so I get to do the 21 bit every single minute for the next 2 years.
You're like that girl who pretends to be autistic that we read about a couple weeks ago. And Jillian's going to post online and be like, my husband keeps saying he's autistic when he's not.
He just wants to do this dumb fucking joke.
This one's awesome. God. Left him
I do
on
Oh,
love
red
it.
too. Beasted on him.
Yeah, it did beast on him. Absolutely beasted on him.
He told the best friend, right? And the best friend was like, don't apologize. Yeah, you should listen to your best friend.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind.
You guys ready to vote on this one?
Let's do it,
Yes.
Decision time.
Is this guy an asshole for telling my best friend's stepbrother that he isn't a short king? Jordan?
bro.
Why am I asking you all?
Like,
3,
why are you
2,
asking?
1.
Yeah, thank
No.
you.
No.
No. That's why I laughed. I'm like,
That
what
was
the
awesome.
fuck?
Jordan,
We're not
what
3,
the
2,
fuck?
1-ing this?
Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. The Reddit for it, everyone's like, I think you could have been kinder to him. And I'm like, I don't care. But
Shut
This
up.
guy
No,
hops on
God.
Instagram to demand an apology. You know what kind of person this is. Come on.
I think what he said was completely fine.
Yeah. You're not short, dude. It's stolen valor. Literally stolen valor. Do
Literally?
not talk to someone who's under 6 feet about being short while you're over 6 feet.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Culture, not your costume, et cetera, et cetera.
Truth.
The Council has spoken.
This last one comes from Am I the Asshole? It's 5 days old. It says, will I be the asshole if I told my neighbor that I can see everything?
Ew, I don't.
Okay, so like the
I
concept, you know, like you're like a prophet.
Yeah,
Right?
like, would I be the asshole if I opened a portal to the interior of the cosmos? And I gotta tell somebody.
don't. Wait, I'm sorry, Danny. That was so.
It's just like it sounds like the start of like Baldur's Gate, you know, when what's his name, the wizard comes in and he's like, "What if I told you I know things?" And you're like, "Oh fuck, okay." Like,
It's just, I thought it was like obviously this post is going to be about like a peeping Tom or whatever, but you're just like, no, he's a clairvoyant.
I was like, that's the only thing I thought of.
Not totally sure this fits here, but I would like some advice about how to broach this subject with my neighbor. I live in an apartment complex, and we all have floor-to-ceiling windows. I have a neighbor who lives a few doors down. We've spoken maybe 5 words to each other. The thing I don't know how to bring up is that her window faces my window at a weird angle. So anytime I look out my own window, it's like a perfect view of her apartment. Recently, she's been walking around a lot less clothed, going to the bathroom with the door open, things like that. So anytime I look out my window, it's just right there. I'm literally not trying to be a creep. I'll be checking to see if a friend is pulling up or watching the birds with my cats, whatever it is, but it's the first thing I end up seeing. I've been mulling over how to bring this up in any of our elevator rides together, but I have no idea if I should just let it be or tell her that her windows are just as visible as mine are. You can see directly into my apartment if you're walking down the block, so I installed curtains that I only open for light for my plants. Will I be the asshole if I just straight up told her I can see her bazoingas every night?
Oh, okay. I'm actually kind of happy. Like this, I'm not too upset with the direction that this took, because I think this is actually a pretty honest question. This isn't nefarious at all. It's like, this is a very real problem I could see happening. And it's just like, look, I want to be respectful. How do I approach this without like coming off like a creep? This is not an easy thing, not an easy topic to approach at all.
Well, first off, don't say bazoingas. That's
no,
what
sorry. I think the only way you can do this is if you're like, Awooga,
boy.
Your big old bappers are on display.
Okay, anyway, no, I think, God, what would you do? It's so, you want to be respectful and just say, hey, I'm trying not, I look away. I don't make it a spectacle or anything. I've just noticed that sometimes I can see through that window. I want to make you aware so that you can respect like your privacy, and if you want to cover that window, that kind of stuff. That I think is a respectful thing to say. But there's also the potential where if you bring it up to her, she gets like really embarrassed and upset, All
right, I will get out ahead of this.
Okay.
There is no way you are going to be able to tell this person it without sounding like a creep.
I was gonna say, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
it's already
You are
too
so
late.
totally
the fact that
fucked.
you didn't
There
do
is
it
no
frame
way.
one.
Hey, just so you know, I can see your big tits while I'm looking out my window.
You have been naked, and it's been awesome. Like,
I have
Okay,
noticed. Like, there's no way. Like, even if you're like, hey, I don't want to like alarm you, but I found out pretty early on that my windows are very visible from the block, and I got curtains. You may want to do the same because I notice yours are as well. Even something like that, she'll be like, why have you been looking? Like, she'll be, oh my God, have you been seeing me naked? Like, there's no way out of this that is great for you.
No. What? No. That's not why I said
I
it.
don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think there is a way.
I think you have to become friends with her. Like, I think you need to this is such a Seinfeld problem.
It
Yeah.
really is. This is so sitcom.
No, because,
like,
okay, here's the problem then. If you become friends with her, and then as your friends, like months down the line, you go, oh, by the way, before we started talking, I noticed that I could see you naked. And it's like, well,
No, you don't do
why
it like that. You become friends with her, and one day she invites you into her apartment. You're hanging out, and you go, oh my God, I can see my entire apartment from here. Oh, gee, wait. Oh my God, look at that sight line. Whoa.
gosh, I'm sorry. We can't do a nefarious, surreptitious plot to make it happen.
That's the only
I
way
think it's
out.
just-
I mean, you're just,
No,
I think you're going to have to
I think
either,
it's just one way or the other.
no, I think you're going to have to either do a plot, a Kramer B plot, or understand you may come off a little creepy if you're like, hey, just so you know, your apartment is very visible from my apartment.
Or third option, never say anything at all.
Honestly, I think you might want to never say anything at all.
I didn't want to say that, but like, I genuinely think like you should just let people. I don't know. Like, is okay. The thing I'm not like connecting with is when I've lived in a lot of apartments in my life. I know for a fact, like sometimes I like walking around naked. It's cool. That's my place. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
yeah.
Right? It's fun. But like, I don't do it a ton. But I know that when I pass a window, I like try not to be naked. Like I know I can tell like, okay, even if nobody can see me, I'm going to make sure like I'm all right. But if she doesn't care, like, I don't know, like maybe she only doesn't care because like she's on the 5th floor and she doesn't understand that the other windows are available. I don't know. That's the only thing I'm not connecting with. Otherwise, I'd be like, whatever. Like if they want to walk around naked and they also don't want to install a window and walk by it all the time, who am I to like be the guy to be like, just so you're aware, your boobies are out. Like, whatever. They're an adult. They can figure it out. That's a, you know, I mean, you can do a courtesy. It's cool. Like, you know, you'd be like, hey, just so you're aware, like, I don't know if you like care or not, but your windows can like I can see your windows pretty easily from my place.
I'm sorry,
Just
that's
so
going to
you're
come off so weird.
I know.
I do want to say on Reddit, the top comment is people trying to figure out how to say this. And this person goes, just be direct and tell her in a way that doesn't make you seem like a creep. Hey, just a heads up, your apartment's very visible from my window, so other people can probably see in as well. Might want to install some curtains for privacy like I have. And then the immediate response is, oh, hell no. Female
Don't
here.
do that.
That's so creepy. Put an
And then that
unsigned
person-
note in her mailbox. And then the response to that is, getting an anonymous note is way creepier. You don't know if it's a prank or if someone's seeing you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell no.
Oh my! This is you're fucked, dog. I don't know what to do. Honestly, if it was me, I would literally never say anything.
I would literally never say that. Well, okay, here's where Jordan brings up a really good point. What if you do, this is a little imaginative reading, but what if you do become like really good friends with this person and then they come in, I'm describing a sitcom, they come into their fucking apartment, they look through the window, they're like, have you been able to see me naked for like a year now?
If you're going to be, you go, oh, I never really noticed. No, if you're gonna be friends with this person, you have to go to their apartment before they go to yours. There's no other way that this is going to work.
Oh, good idea. So you can be like, wait a minute, you can see my whole apartment from
you can
here.
flip it on them. Yeah. Oh my God.
It's
I
their
don't know,
fault.
dude. I think it really is to preserve this person's embarrassment, or rather to stop them from getting embarrassed. You just don't say anything. You just be respectful. Try not to look. Just don't. Or maybe, I mean, you're the one that installed the curtain, right? Like, your respectful thing is just like, put the curtain there.
You did what you
know?
needed to.
What
Yeah,
if,
you
okay, does the gender matter here a little bit, right? Like, I haven't been assuming, yeah. So, like, I haven't been assuming this is a guy, but, like, if it is a guy, I feel like it gets much worse.
Oh, yeah,
even
if you're a guy, you're fucked. If you're a girl, you probably are fine.
Yeah, I think that is true.
Yeah. I mean, the gender dynamic obviously does matter here. Like, we can't.
It does, right? Like, I feel even... Like, I feel like a girl telling another girl, hey, just so you're aware, they'd be like, oh, well, that's, you know, feel a lot safer. Guy comes in, hey, so,
Nice tits.
but
like, yeah, if it's a guy, you might as well just kill yourself. There's no out for this.
Decision time.
All right, will you be the asshole if you tell the neighbor you can see everything, Jordan?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Really?
you have to just move about your day. Like, it's no genuine. Okay, just hear me
I'm
out.
laughing because it feels like there's no right answer to this, so it's just like everything feels wrong. So don't worry. It's just funny.
This is, some people might criticize me for this interpretation, but I think if you do this, you somewhat lean into guy hero complex a little bit, where you're like, I just want you to know that I can see you naked from my window, and I'm letting you know because that's the chivalrous thing to do, when the actual thing that you should be doing, like the actual gentlemanly thing you should be doing, is just putting a curtain on the window and not looking, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to voice it to her,
Yeah.
which will absolutely make her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Would you
Just
change
to,
your
like,
answer if you knew
say that you
the
did the right
poster was a woman?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm just asking because
For a different reason. Okay, no, I wouldn't change my answer, but like the reasoning would obviously be different because the gender dynamic wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a bad thing to do, right? I still think like letting this person know is just going to make them embarrassed, and the best way to do it is just cover your window. You know, that's it.
Danny, sounds like
I
you're
think-
landing on the opposite side.
yeah, I mean, only I think if you're a girl, it becomes infinitely easier just because of the way our
Yeah, of course, yeah.
society works. And I think that it is a hard, completely, you would not be an asshole for warning, your neighbor girl, like, hey, just so you're aware. Like, I think that's very common, amongst women, that to kind of like help each other out when possible. And this is one of those like, let me help you out moments. And if you're a guy, like Jordan said earlier, those can sometimes come off. I mean, obviously you always want to try and help your neighbors regardless of gender. And especially like guy helping women can be very, very helpful. But I always think about that bartender who hands the girl the note and he's like, even this guy's giving me the creeps. Sheesh. Like stuff like that. Like it can be helpful, absolutely, in the right situations. But sometimes some things, like if I was a guy, like in this scenario, I would be like kind of like you, Jordan, like very American too, right? Your cultures matter as well. Like here in the like Northeast, like I don't know, we try to be neighborly in quotes, but like we really do leave most people alone, right? Like I think both of you understand this. Like a lot of the time you don't, maybe less, or I don't know. You guys are both have like Midwest styles, but I've grown up my whole life in the Northeast, and like a lot of the people I just like I don't speak to or interact with that much. I like hello or whatever, even with neighbors, but that's it. Like just like a wave. And so it would be like I'm minding my own business. And so when I mind my own business, I'm going to install my own curtains and then I'm just not going to look. I don't know. This is their life. And so instead of them being like, are you creepy? Like, no, it'd be on the, the person in the apartment be like, oh shoot, like people could just see my boobs. I'm going to install curtains. So I would say, no, you wouldn't be the asshole to do it if you were a woman, and probably I don't think you'd be an asshole for doing it regardless. I'll just say no in general. Even if you sound like a creep, if your intentions are right, I still am with you, even if you look like an idiot. So no is where I'm landing.
All right, we're 2-1ing this. I'm with Peeps. I'm with Jordan.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think if you are a guy, you got to take this to your grave.
I don't have a right answer.
I think you got to take this to your grave either way.
You've hit the
Maybe
nail on
she
the head.
likes showing the neighborhood her boobs. Have we ever asked that question?
That's fair. Okay, on the real note, though, it really is a situation that there's not a great answer. I do...
It's actually really feminist of me to let her have her boobs out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Sorry,
you know what, man? Never mind. I'm not even going to elaborate on my position after that. That's true.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
The Council has spoken.
All right. Well, 2-1. Good episode.
Great.
We should write an article about how the Jews are responsible for Reddit.
I agree.
Dude, you didn't even say like write an article on how to view your neighbor's boobs feministly. Instead, you were like, no, we gotta go the Jewish route.
Yeah, we gotta do the hard callback.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
Awesome.
Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.